Alright, so you've discovered Mushoku Tensei, a series I consider to be not only the best Isekai series out, but one of the best anime series to come out in recent years, period. Or you're already a fan. Either way, you're looking for more information on the series that's caught your interest. Don't worry, I've got you. Now, if you're just looking to get some info quick and dirty like, here's a card with some series information. Thanks for watching, and remember to like, comment, and subscribe. However, if you'd like to get a more saucy in-depth series overview, stick with me to the end. Now, with all that being said, just what is Mushoku Tensei? Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Mushoku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation, or Mushoku Tensei for short, is a series written by Rifujin na Magonate. And sidebar, that is a hell of a name. I mean, with an epic name like that, I'd expect nothing less than a series of epic quality. For real, man. But getting back to it, the series is the story of a man that, due to a very traumatic childhood experience, had been shut-in for decades. That man had grown to be quite unlikable over the years as well. And after choosing to skip his parents' funeral to entertain himself, a la The Hub, gets kicked out of the home by his enraged siblings. In the process of saving a couple of high school kids from being hit by a truck, the man is hit by said truck and dies. Truck-kun plays no games. That man wakes up to find himself reincarnated as a baby into a fantasy world, a world where magic and superhuman swordplay and combat are real. Deeply regretting the actions and circumstances surrounding his past life, the man resolves himself to take full advantage of his second chance. Who knew that all you needed to reset and reincarnate was a good truck? Okay, but seriously, don't look to get reset by a truck. I haven't researched this, but I'm pretty sure the mechanics don't work the same way here for some reason. Moving on. Mushoku Tensei started out as a web novel that was first published on the Japanese web novel site Shosetsuka ni Naro in November of 2012. And yes, Mushoku Tensei has been around for that long. Goes to show, keep grinding. You never know when your time is coming. Shosetsuka ni Naro is an extremely popular site for web novel authors in Japan. The site is free of charge for both authors and readers, and according to the wiki, boasts some impressive stats. Over 2 million registered users and over 800,000 published works. More than that, the site serves as a certified farm system for various anime and manga series, with various big-name works getting their start on that site before being picked up and sent to the big leagues. I mean, look at this list of titles that we all know. Now, Mushoku Tensei quickly picked up steam, and over the years has frequently been listed as one of, if not the most popular work the site has to offer. The title was so popular, in fact, that a year later the series was picked up by MF Books, an imprint of Media Factory, and received an illustrated light novel. And the success didn't stop there. A year after that, in 2014, the series received a manga adaptation that was first serialized in a publication called Monthly Comic Flapper. And let's be honest, if a company called Monthly Comic Flapper wants your project, that's how you know you've made it, my friend. Remember that. Now, fast forward to March of 2019, and MF Books announced that an anime adaptation for the series had been greenlit and would be produced by Studio Bind. Now, here's an anecdote regarding Studio Bind that I found interesting when researching the series. Studio Bind is actually a partnership/collaboration between production house White Fox and Egg Firm, a Japanese company that focuses on production, but also the planning and management of anime series. Both companies have some seriously impressive series credits to their name, so it's no surprise that Mushoku Tensei's anime adaptation is as well made as it is. I mean, check this list out, man. Even more impressive is the fact that when discussing the series, Egg Firm CEO and Mushoku Tensei production head Nobuhiro Osawa revealed that Studio Bind had been created specifically to produce the Mushoku Tensei series, stating that they needed a system that would allow us to move forward with the project in a continuous, long-term, and systemic manner, so they will be able to concentrate more on the production of Mushoku Tensei. Going to this degree, that is, setting up a production house dedicated to the series, lets me know that the people behind it were keenly aware of the fact that Refugion's product was a winning one. And they weren't wrong. The official trailer and announcement came in October of 2019, with the anime series finally debuting in January of 2021 to widespread acclaim from both critics and audiences. Dubbed the best anime of winter 2021 in many circles, and widely considered the best anime of 2021 overall, the series went on to rack up numerous nominations from the Anime Trending Awards that year, and tallied a list of wins that included Favorite Fantasy, Favorite Supporting Female Character in Ghislaine, You Go Babe, Favorite Male Supporting Character in Rougerd, and Favorite Action Adventure. And sidebar, comment below if Ghislaine is your favorite badass waifu as well. I need to know who I need to keep my eye on. But with all that being said, it's clear that the series had been a runaway success. But why is that exactly? In my opinion, the overwhelmingly positive reception is due to a number of factors. At a foundational level, as stated earlier, the series is very, very well made. The art, animation, and voice acting are all top-notch, which allows the audience to really hone in on the themes and concepts that make up the series. To me, Mushoku Tensei really shines narrative-wise in the way it approaches the Isekai genre, the themes it explores, and the relationship between characters. Now, what do I mean by that? Let's start with the main character. Unlike many Isekai series, Rudis isn't ridiculously overpowered. He has a pool of natural talent, yes, retains all his adult memories, allowing him to grasp concepts faster, and is born into a well-off offshoot of a noble family, but that's it. And before I go any further, don't get me wrong, I have zero problems with overpowered main characters. Isekai to me is at its core a genre of wish fulfillment. I mean, who wouldn't want to be able to steamroll people if sent to another world? But in this case, Rudis being given just enough to give him a solid start and then working constantly to improve makes him very relatable as a character. He's very good at many things and not the best at others. He makes mistakes, hits plateaus in his developments that he has to push through, and he grows as a character. The reasons given for his overwhelming desire to be the best he can be, which also happened to be the central theme of this series in my opinion, also makes the series compelling. Mushoku Tensei is a series driven by a core set of themes. Those themes being regret, second chances, and the idea that people can change for the better if they're willing to put in the effort. This really makes for a body of work that we the audience can really connect with. Who hasn't experienced a deep sense of regret at one point or another? Who hasn't thought to themselves, if I had it to do over again, I'd do this or that? Having a main character that so clearly has an acute sense of regret that fuels him to seize this second chance with gusto is insanely relatable. Add to that the fact that the theme of people being able to change for the better is explored in the supporting characters around him as well, and you're left with this character-driven story that audiences can connect with. This series also has a playful approach to sexuality that I find hilarious. Mushoku Tensei doesn't shy away from the romantic and or sexual aspects of his characters at all. I plan to go into all of this more in another video, but add all these elements together and it's really no surprise to see how successful Mushoku Tensei has been. Now, with all that being said, how are the print versions of the series doing currently, and what is the future of the series as a whole? As reported by Anime News Network in February of 2022, the Mushoku Tensei light novel currently has more than 10 million copies in circulations. Wow. Personally, I only expect that number to continue to grow as more and more people discover the series. The web novel itself has been completed by the author and covers Rudis' entire life. The light novel currently has 25 volumes released and is widely considered to have 1 or 2 more releases left before reaching its end. The manga version is currently ongoing and is much further behind than the light novels, so should continue on for a while. The anime series finished its first season in December of 2021, and season 2 was announced in March of 2022. Being a follower of the manga and making my way through the light novels, I'm really excited to see future story elements make their way to the screen. Mushoku Tensei is a series that I truly and genuinely enjoy, and if you couldn't tell, I highly recommend it. If you haven't seen it already, you can find the show on both Crunchyroll and Hulu. But now I want to hear from all of you. Do you enjoy Mushoku Tensei as much as I do? Leave a comment with your thoughts on the series below. And if you made it all the way here, do me a favor, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.